What is up, you guys? It's Drew and I'm back with another video. You might have noticed we're in a different location. Yeah, our roommate moved out and I now have a room that is specifically for my office, and it's where I'll be filming videos because I have a window right next to me. The only thing that sucks is we're on the first floor, so having these blinds open, people walking by or driving by are going to see me filming, which is kind of weird for me, but oh well, who cares, right? So let's get into the video. This week I want to talk about my partnership with Flaunt, what that means to me, and also going to the Philly Trans Health Conference. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then maybe you don't know, but I am Flaunt Streetwear's 10th partnership. And 10th partner for their partnership. So what that means is 15% of all sales go back to me, to my top surgery fundraiser. Flaunt has partnered up with 9 other trans individuals to raise over $18,000 for their gender confirming surgeries in the last 3.5 years. So I'm super honored, super thankful. When I found out, I just didn't know what to say. I didn't feel like I was the most deserving person, and I know that there's so many other people out there that need the help as well. But I'm just so grateful to Chris and Courtney of Flaunt Streetwear. If you don't know about Flaunt, Chris and Courtney are twins and they run the business together out of Austin, Texas. So yeah, like I've said, they've partnered up with 9 other people in the past to raise over $18,000 for their gender confirming surgeries. Yeah, so I guess beyond the fact that I'm just so thankful and honored and beyond words, honestly, about getting this partnership and being their 10th partner, I'll be getting top surgery probably sometime next year. I have a consult scheduled for February 13th. It was the first consultation that I could get, the first opening, and I made that consultation in April of this year. So it's a 10-month wait from calling to consultation, and then just kind of depends, but right now the doctor I'm going to, the surgeon I'm going to, is at about a 6 to 8 month wait for surgery. So it's gonna be a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know the exact cost of the surgery yet. They wouldn't give me a direct cost until I went in for a consultation, and I think that's just to verify what procedure I need, which I already know for a fact I need double incision. I have triple D size chest, so there's no way they can do keyhole or peri or anything like that. If any of these surgeries are confusing to you, or even just top surgery in general is confusing to you, you don't know about it because you're not trans or you're new to realizing your trans identity, please feel free to ask any questions you want down below that are respectful. If you want to ask something that you think is maybe not so respectful, or maybe is on that line of I don't really know if I should ask this or if it's appropriate to ask, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram, and I'm more than happy to talk to you about it and also explain why it would have been or not been inappropriate for you to post on, just publicly on my YouTube. So yeah, that's just kind of the rundown of that. I'm super excited. I'm super honored. I've cried a lot of happy tears. I don't know really what to say or how to express how I really feel. It's very overwhelming in the best way possible to know that my top surgery is achievable financially because of the help of Chris and Courtney at Flaunt. And I just love them both so much. They're so sweet, caring. I had the pleasure of meeting Chris this past weekend actually for the first time, and we've known each other and talked for probably 4 years now, maybe 3, but yeah, I mean a couple of years. And Courtney and her girlfriend Kristen came and stayed with my now wife and I in March. So I met them a while ago and they're both just amazing. If you want to help support me, you can go to flaunt.com, that's FLABNT.com, and purchase anything from the sticker packs to sweatshirts to hats to shirts to whatever you want. Literally anything on the site. 15% of those profits will go to my fundraiser. So it really helps me a lot. Literally every dollar counts, and I am forever grateful. If you do purchase something, be sure to reach out to me and let me know so that I can personally thank you, because I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say about the partnership. If you have questions about it or about what surgery I'm getting, who I'm going to, blah blah blah, feel free to reach out to me either in the comments on my Instagram, whatever. I also wanted to talk about the Philly Trans Wellness Conference that I had the pleasure of attending this past weekend in Philadelphia, of course. It was my first time going. It was my first time going to the East Coast. It was my first time traveling alone, my first time flying alone. It was a lot of firsts, and I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. I had a little bit of anxiety just about the airport and getting to the airport and where do I go at the airport and all that kind of stuff on my way home, but besides that, it was pretty good. I had a little bit of anxiety at night. Not a little bit. I had a lot of anxiety at night, pretty much every night, going to sleep just without my wife. We've lived together for 3 years now, and I just have a hard time being away from her, and she wasn't able to make it on this trip, so but that was a big deal for me to just like go and do the thing and meet a bunch of people, and people that I follow on Instagram that I've looked up to for years, and people that follow me and say that, you know, they know me from Instagram was like the wildest thing ever. But yeah, it was just really just so, I don't even know the right word to describe it all, to be honest, but it was just so overwhelming in a positive way. And when I was at the airport to go home after, you know, 3 days of conference and one kind of like rest day, I just caught myself getting teary-eyed, and like I'm probably gonna start getting emotional now, but that's okay. I found myself getting teary-eyed because there were just so many people who had a similar experience to me or had a similar identity to me, and we were all just together in this place of love and acceptance and happiness, and just we were able to just be. And even though the conference was all about being trans, it didn't feel that way. It was like, for those few days, we were all kind of able to forget that being trans isn't the norm, and not everybody accepts that. We are who we are, and that we can find peace and stability within our own community. I just really walked away with this message of like you're welcome. You are welcome as yourself. You are loved. You are worthy. You are meant to be on this earth for some reason, whatever reason that is. It was just so incredible to be around so many other trans people, especially for me, because I'm not the kind of guy that's like, oh, I'm gonna go find a support group, I'm gonna meet all these people, I'm gonna do all these things. That's just not how I am. I'm a lot more introverted. So when Chris and Courtney said, hey, like, because you're our partner, we really, really want you to be at the conference, I panicked a little bit, to be honest, because I was like, I'm staying in a house with 10 people or 9 other people that I don't really know besides a couple of them. I'm gonna be meeting tons of people that I don't know. I don't really know what the conference is like. Just all my anxiety things started coming up, and I just kind of was like, you know what? This is an opportunity of a lifetime, because I probably would have never pushed myself out of my comfort zone and traveled there for the conference, and I'm so happy that I did, because I had a freaking blast, and I just feel re-inspired again to make videos and post more on Instagram and just be open and be a resource and remind people that they matter, because they do. They, like, seriously, every single person matters to me. I could really go on and on, but I feel like I'm just repeating myself. It's all kind of the same idea. But yeah, at the center of everything was love for the weekend, and not that I don't experience that at home. My wife loves me and accepts me for who I am, but it's so different being around a community that is like your own. And as much as my wife empathizes with me, she can't understand it because she's not trans. And so there is a little bit of a barrier sometimes where I don't know how to articulate how I'm feeling, or why I'm frustrated about something, or why this word made me feel a certain way today even though it didn't yesterday, or things like that. Whereas at the conference it was just like everybody kind of had very similar, and we all had very similar experiences, and I didn't have to explain myself to people, and I didn't have to worry about going to the bathroom, because every single bathroom, because it was in a convention center, so there was like tons of bathrooms everywhere, with multiple stalls, and every single one is gender neutral for the weekend. And so I didn't have to worry about going to the bathroom. I didn't have to worry about, hey, I need somebody to come with me. I didn't have to worry about any of those things, and it just really made me realize like how much it does affect my day-to-day life. And that part's a little bit sad to me, because it doesn't have to, and the world just isn't there yet. We're making progress. I'm gonna stop myself there because I could keep ranting for forever about that stuff. But yeah, so I just want to make a quick little video like thanking Chris and Courtney for choosing me as their partner, and also for making me welcome on this trip, and really pushing me out of my comfort zone to go to the conference at all. That's something that I don't think they realized how much they were helping me in that regard. And yeah, I'm just really appreciative and grateful, and I can't wait to go next year. I got to meet a lot of cool people, like I said, people that I follow and whatnot, but I also met, Ash and Grace Hardell, who Ash I've followed for a very, very long time, since before they were with Grace at all, back when they had that side pony braid. So a very long time. And I met Ellie, who played Michael on Rise, which was just amazing. They are as sweet and amazing as I thought they would be in person. I also met their partner Ren, who was with them. I met Jackson Bird. I met all these people that I'm like, I've been watching your videos and looking up to you, and watching your videos for advice, and now like you're here in front of me, like you're another human being. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it was just a really amazing experience, and I'm super, super grateful. And that just doesn't even feel like enough. That doesn't express truly how I feel, because there just are no words. Like, I want to find the right word, and it just doesn't exist. And even just sitting here thinking back on like the day that I found out that I was going to be Flaunt's partner, and the day that I found out I was going to Philly at all, and then the days in Philly, I'm just really overcome with joy and gratefulness. And yeah, I just am so overwhelmed with love and acceptance and happiness and excitement. And I truly cannot wait for next year, because my wife is gonna get to go with me next year, hopefully, fingers crossed. And yeah, it was so much fun, and just something that you can't really put into words. And I know I've said that like 1,000 times in this video already, but I don't know what else to say. It's just so pure, I guess, is a good word, but still not quite enough. So anyway, that's my little video about my Flaunt partnership. Don't forget, you can go to flaunt.com and make a purchase to help my fundraiser. If you can't make a purchase, spreading awareness about the fundraiser is gladly accepted as well and appreciated. But yeah, so that's my little video about my partnership and going to Philly, and just generally how I'm feeling right now in this moment. Oh, one more thing. I have a project coming soon. Stay tuned. That's all you get to know. Okay? Bye.